Hola, everybody. What's going on? Well, Pop's here. And we are on our Extreme Ultimate Ultra Hardcore Challenge. We're currently level 17. We are heading over to where the pillagers and looters are. So we have to kill our pillagers. We have to kill the looters. Hopefully we're going to find the messenger. Get our Knoll Paws and recover Barros Alexton's compass. That's pretty much what we're heading to do. Bum, 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 bum. So the pillagers, as you know, or if you don't know, they smack hard. They cast firebolts. They are some of the deadliest mobs at this level. Looking to see if we see the messenger, but we do not. Sometimes the messenger crosses right over the road or walks up this road. And sometimes we get lucky and we find them right away, but not yet. We got 18 rogue here. So while we're messing around with this here boar, I'll review the rules for this challenge. It is ultra hardcore, meaning I cannot see my health bars. I can see this, but I cannot see my health. I can see my mana. We are totally solo self-found. No grouping under any circumstance. So we're not allowed to group at all. We're not allowed any buffs except our Paladin buffs. So if a priest buffs us, a druid, world buffs, all of those, if we get any of those, we have to click them off. We're not allowed to keep them. We're not allowed to purchase anything off of a vendor except necessary quest items. There are some quests that require you purchase items from a vendor. We're allowed to do that. That means all our consumables, all our weapons, all our gear has to come from the world. In other words, through chests, dropping off of mobs. Maybe, you find a water barrel or something. That is the only way that we can get better gear, more food, more consumables. Alright, this is a looter. It will disarm me at some point, so I'm bringing it back because I don't want that pack coming back with it. There we go. Alright, I am disarmed at the moment. Let's see, what else do we have? No repairs. We're not allowed to repair our gear. So if our gear breaks, we have to either replace it with gear that we get off of a mob or out of a chest, or we go without. We're not allowed to wear any greens, any blues, any purples. All our gear can be gray and white quality only. We're not allowed to do any professions. All right, this other looter should be patting back here. Here he comes. Yeah, we're going to go get him. Let him get around here. There we go. So we need 15 of these looters. We need 15 of the pillagers. There we go. We're disarmed. Like I said, they're going to disarm me at some point. I want to say these guys are like level 14, 15. He should be. I'm going to say he should be getting ready to run. We're not allowed to use any quest rewards other than the money, obviously. I'm sure there's people over here. Well, usually there's people over here. because I don't see any looters up. Oh, somebody cleared this whole area. All right. Well, we can go right in here and grab our compass. This is where you get Barros's compass. Okay, we got the compass. Out we go. This camp's probably wiped out, considering the fact that I don't see anything up over there, but we'll take a look around here. And yes, it is. All right. Whoop, nope. What do we got over here? We got another looter. All right. Well. Yeah, we're dropping this stuff as quick as we can on these guys. All right, he never even got a chance to disarm me. Nothing wrong with that. That's only 3. 3 of 15. All right, let's go see if we got any gnolls up. So, what I usually do, if we have gnolls up, oh, we do. I usually will go around this camp and eliminate it. There's usually 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 mobs in this camp. They're pretty well spaced out, except sometimes here and there they can get a little close to each other. And then while I'm waiting for that camp to respawn, I usually come over here and kill the gnolls. And the gnolls drop the gnoll paws we need. We need 8 gnoll paws. And it's kind of how I usually do this, so that I'm constantly doing something instead of just sitting there waiting for respawns. Bum, 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 bum. There we go. We got a gnoll paw. Man, we take a beating. Not having any green gear. Usually you've got a few green items by now. We probably wouldn't be taking as much damage. But it is what it is. So these herbalists can drop a green leaf tea or something they call it, whatever, that helps restore health and mana. If we get any of those, we'll hold on to those. We don't do the camps. What we do is we go around the perimeter here and get everything that's kind of patrolling around this perimeter. There it is, green leaf tea. So this will here, it's like food and drink at the same time. So they're nice to have. Here's a pat. We've got 2 gnoll paws. We put up a disease, spirit reduced by 4 for 20 minutes. That's a hell of a disease. Okay, but we got another gnoll paw. Fortunately, we can, as a paladin, we can cleanse disease. Okay, get our blessing up. I can't imagine what kind of beating we're going to take when we go up in the Dagger Hills. We're taking this much of a beating from these guys, which are only like level 14 and 15. Maybe a little higher. Up in the Dagger Hills there, the highwaymen are level 18. Going to require us to heal a lot up there in the Dagger Hills. And they hit hard. And the Knuckle Dusters will be rough. They're level 17. And they'll interrupt, so... like, we could be mid-heal and they could interrupt us and we don't get the heal off. Fortunately, we do have our Hammer of Justice, although we can only use it once every minute, but we could actually maybe use that when we're killing the Knuckle Dusters and we have to heal. We could drop Hammer of Justice, heal up. We should be okay. But yeah, the Dagger Hills and the Pillages could be our ending. We'll see. He should. Oh, I was going to say he should be getting ready to run, but he decided to die. What's this? 6 to 12. What do I have? 5 to 10. All right, so we'll switch that axe out with that one. Okay, that's a 4th Knoll Paw. That's pretty good. We'll take it. I'm not sure if Ret Aura would help me kill these quicker. I mean, we'd be giving up like 160 armor if we switched over to it. Now, if we go to Ret Aura, causes 5 holy damage every time that we get attacked. I'm not sure if that would be a wiser move. We'll give it a go. If we don't like what it does, we can always switch back to Debo. But I'd like to see if maybe it just kills a little bit faster and we don't take as much damage. Whatnot. We'll see. About the same. My God. Yeah, it's about the same, but I think I prefer the extra armor. All right, that's it. We wiped out the gnolls. Now we're going to go over here, and if nobody's over here, this camp will have been respawned. But there may be people over here. All right, so it's up. So the pillage is here. You know what? If we get that looter out of the way, we're going to go down and get this looter because we can hopefully get just him, drag him back, and that way there when we go down there to get that pillager, we don't have to worry about pulling two. All right. Get that back up. Here comes the big challenge. A pillager. They cast fireballs. They hurt. We can stun it once. That's it. We've used our stun. Now it's a matter of killing it before it kills us. All these parries and misses are not helping our plight. Okay. All right. Whoops, whoops. Come on, come on. Yeah, we don't want to take on 2 of those. Okay, not bad. Not bad. We got it. I kind of expected that we might have to heal through the process. We don't have our stun here, so we're going to have to use our heals pretty quickly, as you can see. I'm going to go to second heal here, just so I'm at full strength. All right, we got it on the run. Woof. Little bit of damage there. Get our health up. Yeah, we got to kill 15 of those. And if we dodge, miss, and parry too much and don't get heals off, oof. That will end our expedition, but hopefully we can survive this. All right, we got the first one off. That was our stun, our only stun. Just look at the damage these fireballs do. Uh-oh, uh-oh. Yeah, we can't let them get to another one. That would definitely be trouble. All right, we got a looter up over here. I think we got 3 or 4, 3 pillagers, I guess. Okay, we got 5 or 15 of those. Now we can go up here. And if nobody's here, up here there's there are some pats that walk around here you can single pull. There's a looter here that you can single pull. There's a looter over there you can single pull, and you can see here that we have a couple of pats. Now those pats will intersect at one point, so we just got to be careful. I see we have a looter patting around and we have a pillager. We probably want to kill that looter first so that we can have the pillager by itself, as always. Not to mention you can hit a looter and pull it back. You can't hit a pillager and pull it back. It'll just stand there and cast once you get too far from it. So we're gonna get this looter. We're gonna pull it back here. So when the pillager comes patting around here, I don't have to worry about that. Oh, got a lot of damage in on him. Come on, you gotta die. Thank you. Okay, here comes the pillager. Rebuff that. Pop us full health. Here we go. Miss. He should be about ready to run. You son of a gun. I'm gonna pop a quick heal. A low-level healing pot because we had a couple of misses. Alright, we got a looter here and a pillager. The pillager's gonna pat away. When the pillager pats away, we'll get the looter. Then when the pillager comes back, we'll get the pillager. It's actually very unusual that there's not 2 or 3 other people over here farming these. I think one of the reasons is in about 3 weeks or so, the pre-patch for TBC drops, where people can, go up some Frysicles too, where people are going to be able to make their Draenei and their Blood Elves. That drops on January 13th. So I think as we get closer and closer to that, people start thinking about TBC because it'll drop in February, probably 2 or 3 weeks after we get the pre-patch. So I think people who maybe have tunes that aren't level 60 on Night Slayer or Dream Scythe are working on leveling them up and getting them ready for TBC. And so I think over the next few weeks, the population here on hardcore is going to decline. I think you're going to see less and less people making new characters, because if they die, especially if they die on a level 40 or 50, they're going to be like, well, I really don't have time to get it up to level 60 before pre-patch comes out, so I'll just go work on my other tunes that I have that maybe are level 60 on Dream Scythe or something, or Night Slayer. You know, they'll gold farm or get match ready for jewel crafting, which is, you know, not a bad move on anybody's part. Not a bad move at all. What is that heavy hammer? That's a one-hander, yeah. I do have a one-hand. I can go one-hand and shield, but I don't think the shield protects you from... All right, so we got somebody else now over here. We've got a... Oh, we got a 21. What, sir? We got a 21 Night Elf. All right, well, these are starting to respawn, or at least this one's up. Let me go get this before... go knock out what I can before that druid comes down here and takes them all and ruins my good time. Nice. Ooh, what's that one cloak? 13 armor. That's probably an upgrade. Definitely a 3 armor upgrade. All right, so we have 2 pillagers here. They are spaced out enough that I should be able to not worry about pulling that second one. When they stand like this, usually you're okay. It's when they're both at the front of these tents that you could be in trouble. All right, we're going to get a heal up. We have plenty of mana. There's no sense not getting that heal off. The issue here is going to be when this one runs. Son of a bitch. Alright, it did not pull the other one. That was my fear. It was going to pull that other one. But it didn't. I'd like a smidgen more mana, but I think I'm kind of pressured here. Hey. So we're going to get a holy light off. It's alright that it runs. It's not going to go anywhere and bring anybody back. Thank you. Thank you. We got another one up there in the tree. Right there. All right, let's eat one of these green leaves. Get our mana up, get our health up. Well, knock on wood, so far so good. We are surviving the pillages and the looters. We're probably up around 6 or so pillagers right now. This might be number 7. Not quite sure. It's going to get that one off, but that's it. He's not going to get that one off. I'm going to stun him. Thank you. Oh, 9. We've got 9 of those. All right. Even better. Imagine we're pretty close to the same with looters. Nine and 9. We need 6 more looters, 6 more pillagers. That's still a lot. None of my pats are up here. Oh, wait. We got a looter up here we can go for. Come on back. Then we have the pleasure of having to find the messenger. Nice stave, I can't use it. All right, we have a looter up over here and a looter up over there we can get. Yeah, it looked like that druid kind of wiped out all the 2s. Fine with me. Disarmed for another second. He's not going anywhere. Dangerous. Yeah, I'd sure like to find a water barrel or a chest around here. Whoops, whoops. All right, we got a pillager pat right there. Kind of expected to have a pat anyway. But... All right, we're disarmed. We're armed again. Oh, now we got a hunter. What level? 18. Come on. Oh, I really want to kill this thing, but I don't have the mana for it. I do have a mana pot. I don't know if that's going to help. But we're going to give it a go. Get the stun in on him. Gotta save the rest of my mana right now for a heal. I'm always gonna have a heal available. Fortunately, he's doing a lot of swinging of his stave here. Yes. Wasn't quite sure that I was gonna have the mana to take that one down, but we did. Well, that's about 10 pillages now. I don't know how many looters we got. We got 2 more looters here. Again, one's a pat and one's gonna stay there. We'll go around here. Oh, let's get our blessing up. Every 5 minutes, you gotta put up that blessing. All right, the pat walked away. This might be the end of the looters we need. Or awfully close. I want to say we're about, what, 9, 10, 11, 12. This should be 13 maybe. He's off and running. We're hitting him barehanded. Okay, that was 13. Nice. We need 2 more looters and we're done with looters. I'm not quite sure what I'm going to do after this. I really would like to get up another level or 2. The only place to really go and work on that is literally Darkshore. which would mean I'd have to make that nasty run down through the wetlands and get over to Aberdeen and work my way up over in Darkshore to like level 19 or so, doing the few quests that I don't mind doing over there. And then we could come back here. Okay, we got a pillager up. Got a couple of pillagers up. Good for me. This has actually been pretty good here. Like I said, I'm very surprised there's not more people that are farming this out. Usually there are. That's right. Swing that stave. The hell with those fireballs. Melee. You notice a severe lack of them dropping water, or milk, or cheese, or bread. I think Blizzard's trying to tell me something like, yeah, you're not going to get a lot of that. That's our last looter we're going to need. Oh, we got to get a heal off. Remember, we don't have a stun. Dodge. Come on. I need you to start running. Oh, okay, well, it's running now. That was a pretty long battle there. Yeah, I mean, the more I'm thinking about it, I really don't want to go up the Dagger Hills at 17.5. I mean, like I said, those highwaymen hit hard, they hit fast. Of course, I don't like the idea of wanting to go to the wetlands. Running through the wetlands to get to Aberdeen and do some questing over there, but it might be the proper move here. Whoa, we are down. Yeah. We better get another heal off, that's for sure. We kind of neglected our health there for a minute. I mean, it might be the move. It just might be to run the risk of... I mean, at 17, 18, the risk is there, but it's not as bad. To get down and go over to Aberdeen, you know, do a few quests over there, crank it up, maybe leave there at level 19 or something, or 20. If we could get to 20, I don't think we'd get to 20 over there, but because I don't do all the quests over there. But if we could get to 19 or something, we could come back here, and then we could do the highwaymen and stuff. We'd just be in... It would be wiser, is a good way to say it, I guess. All right, we got all our looters. Good news. We got another pillager here. I don't know how many more pillagers we need after this one. Probably a couple. This might be like number 12 or 13. Let's not waste time. Let's get that heal off. Wow, this one's casting a lot of firebolts. Well, it's done. Oh, we only need one more. Very nice. All right, let's go over here and get the rest of our knoll paws. By the time we get back here, I'm sure there'll be a pillager up that we can get. You know, it's like a sigh of relief when we get all those pillagers. I'm not gonna lie, because they're such a pain. So technically, we still have to find the messenger. If we find the messenger, Then we would have the dagger hills to do. I wonder if that shield's an upgrade over mine. I have this wooden buckler. No, my wooden buckler is better. So we would have the dagger hills to do. And then we would have the lighthouse. And in the lighthouse, all we do is kill old Merc Eye and turn in the oil, so that's not bad. But old Merc Eye is level 20. And he'll put a poison on you. All that. He can smack pretty hard. I think I tried him once on like a level 17 Paladin and I had to run, so. At 17, I definitely won't be taking him on, especially in all grays, which is, again, why I'm thinking maybe we take that risk, we go to Darkshore, you know, make a couple extra levels. Then come back here. Let's get rid of that disease. This guy here, he's a Paladin. I'm thinking that might be the play. Right? We go over there, we could do Bash all around, we could do the Red Crystal quest, we could find the Furlbog camp, we can do, well, we won't do the fishing quest, because we can't, no professions allowed. We could do, we won't do Cliff Spring Falls, that's a death trap. But there could be enough quests over there to get us up to 19. I mean, and if we really want to push further than we usually do in Darkshore, we could probably make 20. Then we could come back here, do the Dagger Hills, do those couple of quests real quick, and then go over to, hey, go over to Lakeshire. And of course, you know, the higher up you are getting in Lakeshire, the better. So I think I'm really, the more I think about it, the more I think that might be the proper move. And Lakeshire is not my I mean, Darkshore is not my favorite place to quest. I don't like questing there at all, but I'm thinking to keep the longevity of this character, that the Dagger Hills right now would be totally not safe. Oh, I might survive it if I can heal enough. But all it's going to take is one interrupt from a Knuckle Duster or a Path Stalker when I need that critical heal, and phew, we're over. They keep putting up that disease, man. They like putting that up. I just, whoop, 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 whoop. Okay, yeah, don't let him get... All right, we got all our null parts. We're done. We need one more pillager. Then we have to find the messenger. Then we can go turn in all those quests. But that's not going to get us to 18. All of that is only going to get us up around... I don't know, what's that? Oh, there we go. One more pillager. Found. Oh, check these tents. Whenever you're here, check these tents. Every once in a while, a chest will spawn in this tent. Yeah. Nothing exciting. I was really hoping for some... Whoa, man, we got out of there just in time, didn't we? That pillager spawned right after we left. We'll pop stone for him, a little bit extra armor. All right, I'm going to cast my heal. There we go. I'm not allowed to group under any circumstance at all. Look, I can buff you though. Just finished. I don't want them to think I'm rude, but I'm finished, and plus I'm not allowed to group. So it's easier for me to say, look, I'm finished over here. Yeah, you know, they're all yours. Go for it. Whoops. I did give him a blessing of might. That's not against the rules. Well, we survived the pillagers and looters. I'd say that we survived in pretty good fashion. Wow. What have I got? The gourd tusk from hell, I guess. Okay, so you know, like you can see how much that gourd tusk, and it's probably level 15. Now, can you imagine us going up against an 18 that hits with dual wields? And we're only 17. How many misses we'll probably have? How many dodges? Yeah. Like I said, I hate doing the run, but I think it might be the safe move to make that run. And go over to Darkshore for a bit. And get our questing up. It might be the only thing we can do. Well, we can do. I mean, we can do more, but it might be the smart thing to do. It's probably the best way to say it. Not say it's the only thing we can do. But definitely the smart thing to do. Oh, my boots need changing out. We do have more boots in the bank. So that's not an issue. Yep. We also have this very nice chest piece that we haven't put on yet. I think I have some warp boots, leather boots here that I can throw on for now. Yeah, we'll do a gear check too when we're in Stormwind. Oh, we got to let our mana tick up. We'll check the durability of everything. We have pieces of gear already stored in the bank for replacements that we've gotten along. It's not great gear, but we do have some pieces of gear here reserved. Some of that we got to look at and take out. Some of that we can probably say, all right, that gear is no longer viable for us. Because it's viable, it's better than not having any gear. So I think we have to look at that perspective too. But we don't need these, by the way. Just killing them for the XP. Alright, we gotta see if we can find the messenger. We'll go to Moonbrook. He spawns in Moonbrook. So, if he's not in Moonbrook, he pats all the way up this road to the Gold Coast Quarry. He goes all the way into the cave there at the Gold Coast Quarry and comes out. Then he pats all the way up to the Jangalode mine. And then he pats all the way back. And basically, he's like the Defias messenger, you know, passing on like, okay, we need this, we need that. Oops, wait. Oh, looks like we got a line here, people looking for the messenger. Yep, there's the messenger, so we got people killing them. I don't know why that warlock didn't get in. But if they're all one group and they got them, then I'll get the next kill. It's a 4-minute respawn for the messenger. I'm gonna go sit up here where I'm pretty safe and wait for him. But I was glad to see all 5 of them grouped up. See, now we can't do that. We can't group up. The messenger will also run. He will run. Oh, we got people doing the escort. Howdy, folks. So after you kill the messenger, you get a quest to escort this fella to the Defias hideout, which is right over there. And once you do that, then you'll get the quest to kill Edward Van Cleef. But hopefully nobody's coming along and is going to pull my tag on the messenger. Hopefully, you know, like between those last two groups, there's nobody right now ready for the messenger. So he spawns right here. The thing you got to watch out for is there's a mob that'll pat here, and there's a mob that'll spawn here. There's a mob that'll spawn here, and there's a mob that'll spawn here. Now the messenger likes to run. Ideally, this guy could be coming for him. Ideally, I'd like to get the tag on him and be able to really drag him back, but all of that. Yeah, see, he's probably looking for the messenger. And I can't group. You know, this guy probably would want to group and all that. You know what? I may just forego this for now. Yeah, but I'm SSF. Not allowed to group. You get the tag. I could come back later. I'm not going to stand there and compete with these people. I can pop back here later. I don't want to, I just don't want to take the kill away from them. You know what I mean? Like, you know, I got the pillages and looters. I got the knoll paws. I got the compass. I can turn all that in. And we've got a long, long run ahead of us to get to, Dock Shore. It's not the end of the world if I don't do the messenger quest. I'm not going to be running dead mines. Yes, it would have been nice if he came up and I could have gotten the tag and got him alone. It would have been another quest turn in, but then yes, I could have been and said to the priest, yeah, but I can't share the tag with you, and tried to kill him. But maybe somebody else comes down there and, you know, the priest, he can share the tag. So just coming over here. Sometimes the chest will be here, but not today. I try to be respectful of other players. I try. Doesn't always work, but I try. All right. Yeah. Let's see. All right. So we'll turn in the knoll paws. We'll turn in the pillages and looters. Then we'll fly to Stormwind. We'll go to the bank. We'll check our gear. We'll replace anything that's close to being no good. Let's see. Yeah. Then we can take a long flight to Thelsmar. And we'll have to run from there down through. I mean, we have a bubble. We have lay on hands.
Light be with you.
Okay, the People's Militia.
Some Defias have eluded us. My most trusted scout reports that these Defias have been looting and pillaging the countryside all the way into southern Westfall. We believe they are hiding out in the Dagger Hills, plotting their next move. Slay the
Okay, we'll start right here and get rid of all of this.
Well done, adventurer. With valiant adventurers such as yourself fighting alongside the People's Militia, Westfall just might return to the prosperous breadbasket it once was. Please accept this in recognition of your tireless efforts.
That might be better than the one I've got in the bank as a backup. Let's hold that. Cloaks don't take durability damage, so we don't have to worry about that. Can't wear it, it was a quest reward. Alright. We can use scrolls, because they drop off of mobs. Well, as long as a scroll drops off a mob, we can use it. Alright, well, we're about 17 and a half. We'll probably gain another bar from turning in the compass.
Where are you going?
We're going to go to Stormwind. Well, it doesn't matter. Stormwind, Ironforge. No, Stormwind. We have to turn in the compass. And that has to be done in Stormwind. Okay. Make sure I know what I'm doing here. Make sure I know what I'm doing. So, the big risk will be going through the tunnels. We'll probably pull a Dragon Maw Scout. That'll be level 20. We may have to bubble and run there. We could pull Crocodilus that are level 21. And spiders when we first get out of the Dun Algaz tunnel. And then as we get closer to Menethil Harbor, at one point at one of the bridges, and there's usually a level 23 Crocodilus that sometimes hangs out at a bridge. That's really my biggest fear right there. But by then our bubbles should be back up and we should be fine. We might be able to get the quest on the way in for delivery to Menethil Harbor. The positive side of this, we're going to have the flight path to Menethil Harbor. The negative side of this, it's going to take a long walk. But it could be a spicy walk, so normally I might have just not YouTubed the walk and kind of repicked up when we got there, but sometimes this walk is pretty spicy, so if something happens, I want to have it on the channel for you. But all right, so let's go turn in the compass quest. We'll come back down, we'll go to the bank. We got to look. All right, our gloves need to be replaced. They're about dead. They're at 6. Our belt's awfully close, but I don't think I have another belt in the bank. Yeah, so we've got some gear to replace while we're here. Because of the durability. When it gets to 5, it shows up yellow. When the durability drops down to 5. Yeah, the other thing is that priest will probably run dead mines and needs that quest to be able to run dead mines. I can't run dead mines, so, you know, not doing that isn't the end of the world for me.
It's of no practical use to me.
All right, yeah, we got a little bit of a bar. All right, let's go to the bank, check out our gear. Then we're going to jump on a bird. We're going to fly to Thelsmar. While we're on the way to Thelsmar, I'll take my bio break. Bum, 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 bum. Kind of a rare treat. You're going to see me actually questing Darkshore. I mean, I know quite a few of the quests, and I also know you stay away from the Cliff Spring Falls quest. If we're going to do the Furlbog camp there with the demon, we got to be careful there. That gets pretty risky. All right, let's see what we got here. We'll check out what's almost gone. We'll also make sure we have plenty of other stuff. All right, here we go. Let's bring this up. Let's move this. Let's move this. All right, I would like to check my deposit box. All right, there you go. There's our bank. Our cloak is fine. Our chest is getting low. 13 of 55, but I have a chest here that I would like to put on. But we'll keep that one in the bank as a backup. We don't have any other braces. Like I said, we don't have another belt. Our gloves are bad. 48 armor. They're down to 6. They're going to die in a minute. So let's drag out these gloves. We're going to keep these gloves in the bank as a backup. Our breeches are leather. But they're in pretty good shape. And these boots, we're going to take them off. We're going to put on male boots. There we go. Our weapon's okay. Oh, what is this? This is 79 armor, 1 block. This is a 772. We're going to put that in there as a backup. We're going to take that out. All right. We have that. Oh, that's a main hand mace. We don't need that anymore because we have one of these. We actually need to work on our one-handed mace skills, but... All right, keep that. We'll keep that. We can put these in the bank. We just got to remember to take them out when we get to go back to Westfall. At some point, we're going to have to work on our two-handed skill. That's okay. How's my shield? That's fine. How's my one-handed sword? That's fine. One-handed axe is brand new. The two-handed axe is okay. All right, I think that's it. Ippity-bippity-bop. We've replaced all the gear we can. We took some stuff out of the bank that we really don't need to run around with. We're gonna empty our bags, jump on the bird, and head to Thelsmar. Prepare thyself for the run.
Well, best deals in all of Stormwind, my friend. Won't find any better. Now,
Maybe
what
we'll
can I
get
help you
some
with?
gear over there we need. Like some male
Safe
pants and male bracers. Time will tell. All right, I need a ride. Thelsmar. All right, we're going to go to Thelsmar. While we're flying, I'm going to take a quick bio break, and I'll be back in a moment. We are back, and we're still flying to Thelsmar. Yeah, the more I think about it, the more this is the proper move to go to Darkshore. We'll see, though. The run could kill us. But usually at about 17, your chances of running down there are pretty good. Better than they are at level 6. And maybe we get lucky and there's people killing stuff along the way. Although, like I said, they're not as populated as they used to be, these servers. All right, we're at Thelsmar. Let us begin our long journey. Our long run journey. Kind of ominous, right? I'm cutting through a graveyard on what could be a very dangerous run. Yeah, I don't see anybody up over here. It was either that or we'd have to grind on boars. We'd have to grind on mobs in Westfall till we made probably 19 to go up in the Dagger Hills. What do we learn at level 18 when we get level 18? Blessing of Freedom. We get a new Divine Protection, and we get a new Seal of Righteousness, so that's pretty good. Bum, 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 bum. As a matter of fact, on the way back, if we're 19, well, I was going to say we could then do our Seers, our Skull Thumpers on the way back here, and then work our way around the other side of the lock. We're too low to get these quests. You have to be level 20 to get those quests. That quest is to go through the tunnel here. Oh look, we got a level 16. Probably getting ready to make the run. We're probably too low to get the delivery to Menethil Harbor, but we'll see. Never know. We might get lucky. All right, these are the scouts. They are level 20-ish. That one there, we might just get by it. Okay, we got by that one. That's the first pitfall. There could be another one out over here, sometimes on the road. That'll be our second pitfall. Sometimes there's one of those orcs over here. Nope, I don't see him. Blessed be. We're through the first danger point. But of course the real danger comes after we get out of this tunnel. Alright, we get out of this tunnel, there'll be a bunch of spiders on the left we have to watch out for. On the right, there could be some oozes. And eventually some crocs. We're going to hug to the right. So there's spiders here, right there. They're probably, I want to say they're in their 20s. I'm kind of hugging here because sometimes these spiders get awfully close to the road and you can pull them. Like I said, being 17, we're not as likely to pull them as we would be if we were like 7 or 8. Now you can see that one there is awfully close to the road there. Gotta watch out for the knolls, the crocs. We're almost past the spiders. We gotta keep our eye over here now. That fen run is probably level 22 or 23. Okay, I think we're good now with spiders. I don't think we have to worry about spiders. The big worry now is the crocs. So we'll kind of hug the leftish here. For a little bit. So anywhere that the water is like close here to this road, like if there was a croc here, we'd have to really be careful. There'd be a good chance we could pull it. Oh, we don't want to pull that dragon maw. That guy's level 27 or 26. Oh, somebody was killing crocs. There's a dead one. A dead 2. Thank you for killing those. Yeah, we're too low to get the delivery to Menethil Harbor. That's right there. Probably got to be 20 to get that also. So we're watching along here for crocs right now. That's what we're watching for. Up over here, there's more dragon maws that we don't want to pull. They're worse than pulling the crocs. Better luck pulling a croc than a dragon maw. Okay, there's a croc there. See how he's kind of patting up towards the road? We're going to take a little detour over here, hopefully far enough out of his range. There's another one there. Another one there. That one should be far enough we don't have to worry about it. Now we've got raptors up here on our left. Put that one croc over there. All right. See, this one here is awfully close to the road. Now, that will pull. If we go by right now, we'll pull that croc. Hopefully that croc's going to go back over there in a minute. There he goes. We do have to be careful about that raptor, though. But I think we're okay. We got a 31 hunter running there. Well, thank you for that, but I cannot keep the buff. Not a paladin buff. Oh, I can't keep this mage buff either. I don't know where I got that. Uh-oh, somebody didn't make it. That's a night elf. He was probably doing the run up to Thelsmar. All right, so around this bridge coming up, sometimes there is a high level croc, 23, 24-ish. I don't see him at the moment. I think we get across this bridge, we'll be golden. I think we're golden. All right, well, not bad. There was only really one spot where it got a little bit, and we had to just hold off for a minute, and then it patted away, so we're good. That wasn't too bad. Didn't take too long. Maybe 10 minutes or so. 15. There we are. Menethil Harbor. Hoorah, hoorah. We're going to grab this flight path before we get on the boat to Aberdeen. It would really, really stink if we forgot to grab this flight path. Ba-da-dum-dum-dum-dum. We did it. We did the run. Grab the flight path.
Where would you like to fly to?
Nowhere. All right, the boat to Aberdeen's right over here. All right, we made it. Whew. Just waiting on the boat now. We must have just missed it because I don't even see it in the horizon yet. There goes the boat to Theramore. Didn't see a lot of people on the run. We saw that warlock and the other two, and that was about it. Our boat should be coming here in a minute. There's the boat right there. Just came into view. Yeah, we got a few people getting off the old boat. And I'm getting on. All right, the boat will take us right to Dock Shore. We'll be gathering up a bunch of quests. Won't be doing the fishing quest. I don't think we'll get the quest for Strider Stew either, since we don't do cooking. So we're going to grab the quest for go explore the Red Crystal, find the Furlbog camp. We'll get the Buzzbox quest, the Sea Turtle quest. Quest to go to Bash Al Aran. And we're off. A new adventure on a new continent. So while we're waiting to get to Dock Shore, just to let you all know, on the stream, we've been doing our ultra hardcore warlock, who is currently level 30. Probably get to 31 today, maybe 32. We're also actually, I think today, going to tiptoe a little bit into retail for a couple of hours, maybe build the house. I haven't done anything with the housing, and I hear it's fantastic. I've got a 74 Druid over there that I want to try to level up for midnight when it comes out. So we'll be doing a couple hours of retail, and then we're going to switch over to the Warlock. Going to see if I can get maybe a stocks group. I need to get 5 more bandanas. I may be a little high. People may not take me. I'm level 30, 31. Can also queue for Nomagon. That's a possibility today. Here we are in Aberdeen. Yay, Aberdeen. A lot of quests here in Dock Shore. A lot of them I don't do, but there are a lot of quests here. And we'll, of course, grab the flight path while we're here. Hello. Hey. Why can I not get the quest here for Anya's pendant? Oh, there it is.
In the aftermath of the battles of the Well of Eternity, I heard that Amon
He was through his role play. There's a quest up here for the buzz boxes.
I would never have thought, thousands of years later, that memories of Anaya would still haunt my dreams. Wandering the woods of Darkshore in a stupor, I found myself in the ruins of Aran, where I saw
I guess we'll set our hearth here.
she was befriended.
We're gonna go up here and get the quest for the beach sea turtle.
Must be destroyed.
Hey, help me with my latest invention, the Buzz Box. You can talk to people far away. Maybe you've already seen them. They're boxes with levers on them. The only problem
Then we've
is they
got
make
quests
boxes
over
big.
here to get.
Each one suffers from a different problem, but I made a really smart decision. I placed proper parts to fix that.
So this is the quest for Cliff Spring Falls and to get some mushrooms.
It's just south
Very dangerous. I've seen people at level 22 die on that quest.
I'll pay you.
That's the quest for the,
Creatures are known to launch themselves at the Darkshore coastline, beached there until they die.
Go find the
these
red
beasts are
crystal.
washing ashore in ever-increasing numbers.
We're not going to
I've
do
been
that
sent
one
here
yet.
by the
That's the
temple
absent-minded
to investigate,
professor.
But the presence of murlocs along the water has made my research difficult.
Yeah,
There is
I
a
don't think
giant
we're going to get
creature
Strider Stew. That's
just
this
south
one
of
here.
Paladin that is ringed by the foul gray mist
We
murlocs.
can't get that. This is probably to fill the vial at Cliff Spring Falls. Oh no, Basharan, we want that.
Can roam in ever-increasing
Tools of the
numbers
Highborn,
to
we
our
want
east.
that.
They once were thought to be gentle, almost mystical creatures.
We're going to go up
While
here, we'll
some
grab the
continue to
quest
hold
for the
reverence
Rabbit
for them,
Thistlebear.
the city of Oberdeen forces me to keep a more realistic view.
To find the
I've
corrupted
received
Furlbog
reports that
camp.
Moonkin are being drawn to
And
a
then
large red
that's it.
crystal
Then we're going to be
along
off and
Darkshore's eastern mountain range.
running.
No one has any idea what that crystal is, or even if it really exists.
This is to
I want you to look at it over there and report back
get
to
a
me what
corrupted
you find.
Thistlebear.
The ruins of Bashalaran to the east
Rabbit
are
Thistlebear.
overrun with demonic minions. The sprites and
Okay, we're
satyrs
gonna
that
grab
take
this
up
quest.
residence in the area feed upon the magical
That's
energies
it.
of
That's
the
it for
area.
now.
Their
That's
powers
all the
grow
quests we need for now. There is a quest above us, but we don't need it yet.
I have noticed that there is one shrine.
So we're going to go up here. We're going to explore the red crystal. We're going to come down. We'll find the corrupted Furlbog camp. From there, we'll go down. We'll start killing crawlers for the pristine crawler legs. We'll also get the remains of the beach sea turtle.
Adventure.
Then we come back and turn all that in.
Ask of you. Have you seen the ruins of Ameth Aran? If not, you will find them on the
So we're going to have to
eastern
kill
side
some of these moonkins.
Once they
But
were
that's
the home
all right.
of many powerful highborn.
These guys are 11, 12, and 13. We don't exactly know. Whoops, I don't want that bear.
That the spirit
We don't exactly know exactly their level, but they range between level 12 and 13.
those relics must be appropriated so that we might destroy them. A sickness spreads across the Darkshore, gripping the minds and bodies of all it touches. The Thistlebears have been hit the hardest by this plague. The once noble beasts are now an instrument
This
of
will
destruction,
run when it gets low on health.
frenzied. I may have a cure for this ailment. Take this trap to the forest. and
Exactly
lay it
why
on the
we
ground.
saved our...
Any rabid thistlebear that crosses the
Hmm?
light shall become docile for a short time. Once the bear is docile, I'll follow you. Lead it back here, adventurer. Some of my brethren were rescued from a corrupt furbog, Drassel, and I vowed to stop any more atrocities before more were injured. Worse, I've seen a couple hints of corruption in Darkshore already, but I've yet to find any widespread signs. I think it would be logical if the investigation continued with the Furbogs. Would you find it useful for me if you see any signs of corruption?
I don't even know if we got XP for that. If we didn't, it's because it was level 11. All right, these ones are a little bit harder. They're level 13 or 14. A little more difficult than the other Moonkin. Okay, he's enraged. He's dead. Dance around that one. Dance around this one. We're gonna need to kill this one. Come back. Don't come back too far though, there's some behind us. I think we're gonna have to kill this one. So we go up over there. There's a red crystal at the top of that mountain. We don't have to actually do anything but find it. We don't have to click on it or anything crazy. Oh, look at that. We should put that on our bar. We can use that because it came off a mob. That's a quest item. Now, if you pull this one or this one, I think you're going to get all three of them. So we're going to hopefully not have to pull any of those. We're just going to hug the wall here. Zing up here. All right, that's done. We will get a quest to come back and cleanse it, but for now, we just had to go up there. All right, now we're going to go discover the corrupted Furlbog camp. Hey, look at that. Level 16 Paladin, thank you, but I can't have your buff. I can only have my own. Some guys are so quick. Wish I had the reflexes like that. They're like, boom, here's a buff. Boom, here's a buff. I'm just not that fast at it. Yeah, we were able to get the cooking quest for strider meat. We would be killing those, but we weren't. So this camp here, we don't really have to do anything. We just have to discover it. Like we did the crystal. We'll have to kill a few mobs to get to it. Like this lovely little moonstalker runt. Little rogue. Now we'll probably have to kill one or two of these Furlbogs unless somebody's over here killing them. But there's the camp right there. Right, I want to pull this bear over here because I didn't want to get that second one. Now we have to capture a rabid thistle bear. These are just regular thistle bears. They're not rabid. All right. So we're going to have to kill a couple of these. This one will put us up in a gust of wind. We won't be able to do anything for a bit. You can see right there. That just... And they'll also run. Cute. This one here will put fairy fire. Oh, we found it. All right, we found the camp. We don't have to do any more there. All right. So we got to kill reef crawlers. Hopefully we can get our pristine legs. These ones actually run. Oh, maybe not. They're the young ones. There's the sea turtle remains we've got to get, or the beach sea creature. Oh, yeah, these ones do run. You don't have to actually chase them. Eventually they'll come back, but... We're going to have to kill some Murlocs. I'm just going to let it go. It'll come back. Here it comes. It's not a social animal. It's not going to go out and get a bunch of people to come help it, so... Alright. We're going to need to get this Murloc here. Thank you. Ooh, somebody died. I'm going to pull these guys back because they like to run. They're good Murlocs. Oh, somebody died trying to get this. So on these creatures, you have to click at a certain spot to complete the quest. Right, we should be able to get the remains. There we go. All right, now we got to kill more of these crawlers till we get 16 pristine crawler legs. Now these ones won't run. They probably also won't give us XP, but they don't run. I think they're only something like level 11. There's one. We need 6. Well, we got somebody else killing them. There's 2. God, I hate when I have to go in the water to fight. Except when I'm on my warlock. Then I don't mind. At least with the warlock, I have underwater breathing. Which makes doing these a little more bearable. That's a fishing quest. We can't do that because, again, we're not allowed professions. You have to learn to fish, and then you have to catch some grouper for them. Okay, there's a crawler leg there. That's 3. 3 out of 6 we've gotten. Like I said, I don't even think they give us XP. But it's easier to kill these ones because they don't run than it is to kill the ones further down, which might render XP, but they run. Okay, we got 4. Got a little shield we can't use, but we can sell it. Just watching my breath here. There's 5. Let's go up here and get breath. Just gonna go for that one because it was on land, but I think there's more people here than there was in Westfall. Right, we only need one more leg. Hopefully we get it soon. There it is. Very nice. Very, very nice. All right, we turn the crawler legs in here to the buzz box. Then we're going to get a quest to get 3 thresher eyes for the next buzz box.
May a loon walk with you, adventurer. The Temple of the Moon has come to help the troubled citizens.
Okay, get more sea turtle remains.
Murloc did not give you much trouble in collecting this for us. I will be sure to get this on the next hippogriff to Darnassus. The Temple of the Moon has given me some funds to hand out for assistance. Please have some with our thanks.
Empty out our bags.
To offer you a chance
Or
to
our
use
bag.
the Temple of the Moon further, if you are interested. That beached creature
go.
is not an isolated incident here in Darkshore. There are more along the coastline and even in the
Now
water.
we're going to get
I
a
would
bowl
like for you to investigate another one that we know of. This one was reported to be
or a
in the
tube,
water due west
and we
of
got to fill it
Oberdeen,
up here.
close to a sunken vessel.
So you have to fill
Return
this
to me
tube
with
up
anything
here,
that you
and
may
then you
discover
take
that will
this
aid
up
our
to that
research.
red crystal,
Also, in your travels,
and you
may
pour it
find
on the
other
red
creatures.
crystal to cleanse it.
By all means, if you should discover anything, then
And over
please
here,
bring
we're
it
going to
to
get
our
a quest
attention.
when we turn this in to kill some of those
So the crystal
corrupted fur
exists,
bogs.
adventurer? Fascinating. Anyway, your task has been well executed. Good work. What exactly is this crystal? This is but a single question in a sea of questions. Another question
yeah.
that comes to
Well,
mind is why the moon
We don't
King
have to
would be
speak to
drawn
her yet.
this
I know
object.
what she wants.
Is the crystal benign in nature, or does it
All
hold
right.
a sinister purpose?
So now we're going to go up. We're going to cleanse the crystal. Then we'll go up to Bash Alaran.
Use this empty vial and
We'll,
fill it in some moonwell water
We'll
here
do the
on
quest up at Bash Alaran. We'll capture our rabbit thistlebear, and then we'll come back. But I need to take a quick bio. Be back in a moment.
This is terrible news indeed, adventurer. With the fur bogs this close to Oberdeen, we will have to prepare ourselves for the inevitable. Thank you, adventurer. You've already proven adept at scouting our enemy, adventurer. Do you have what it takes to fight them as well? Not all adventurers prefer straightforward combat to the art of stealth and evasion. If you think you're up for the task, then the Furbog camp south of Oberdeen is currently the biggest threat to our people. You'll find some of the Blackwood tribe there. Kill 8 Pathfinders and 5 Windtalkers and return to me here. Your scouting of the Furbog camp is information that Thundrous Windweaver should be made aware of. He graciously serves as the Elder of Oberdeen, offering sage and just stewardship of the day-to-day affairs of the village. Please, share with him your findings to date on the Furbog situation. I believe he has some ideas of his own on the reasons behind their corruption. Perhaps you can work with him to enact a plan to restore the balance of nature here.
Alrighty, we're back. We're gonna go cleanse the red crystal, then we're gonna go up to Bash Alaran, and we're gonna get a rabid thistlebear. Dun, 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 dun. So if you make a night elf druid, you have to come over here and you have to go in that cave, and that's where you summon Lunaclaw, who you have to kill, and then you can get your bear form. Now you can get that quest at level 10, but like I said, those Moankin guarding the cave can be anywhere from 11 to 13, so it's a pretty rough quest at level 10 to do. I usually wait till I'm around 11 or 12 to get my bear form. And I like to always have a health potion when I'm doing it. Again, same thing. We're going to try to skirt the edge here to get up to that crystal. We got that one coming there. We're good. Let that guy pad away, because we're going to have to kill this one. Bring him back here so we don't pull anything else. All right. Dunzo Lorenzo with that quest. Off to Bash Alaran. Off to kill some grills. You can see how hard they hit when they turn red. We don't have to kill these Moonkins. I'm just kind of killing them for XP on the way. Who knows, maybe somebody will drop me a piece of gear I can use. Yeah, we haven't seen any gear at all drop over here yet. Well, there's a piece of gear, but nothing we can use. Ba-da-da-da-da-dum. Bashal Aran. So those little grills, we're going to get a quest to kill them. Unfortunately, we have to kill this one to get to the quest giver. We're going to need to get 8 grill earrings.
What could I possibly owe the exceedingly special honor of a person such as yourself as company? Truly it says much of my current companions, with no offense to my hosts.
Now, we don't want to kill the satyrs here. We just want to kill these sprites.
But please do not let my uncivil tongue drive you from the place. It has indeed been many years, decades even, since I had civil accompaniment. If I were to relate the story...
They said a lot of them are level 11. We're not going to get XP for killing them.
Let us say that
But who knows? Maybe one of them will drop us something we can use.
form is perhaps the worst torment of all. I am held
Other than a few coins.
magic. Though my words may seem disingenuous, I assure you I would be grateful beyond words if you would help me find the means of my imprisonment. A seal binds me, and by examining the earpieces of the sprites and grells, I may find a trace of it.
Hey. Gonna be one of those kind of days for the earrings, I guess. crapola. We haven't gotten a single earring yet. What's up with these guys not wanting to give me my earrings? I do have the quest, right? Yeah, we do. I can't believe we killed this many and still haven't gotten an earring. Now the Grells are a little higher. These guys are a little bit higher. They might be level 13. We might actually get some XP for killing these over the sprites. I don't know if the earring drop rate's any better, but I'm really perplexed that we've killed this many and not gotten a single earring. Hey, there we go. Again, we don't want to kill the satires if we can help it. We're actually going to get a quest after we turn in these earrings where we have to kill them and get a moonstone seal. All right, we got a second one. Somebody dropped me something useful here. Some milk. Earrings. Don't really like going down there. One of those grills gets away, that gets to be a very rough spot. Not having much success at all with these guys. Okay, there's 4. 4 more. Yeah, that's our first guild invite today. Ha! 2 in a row. Watch out. Where's that satire at? Okay, there he is. Look, second guild invite. Hey, 6 earrings. 2 more. Not the way it goes, all of a sudden you get them. You don't get them, you don't get them, you don't get them, then all of a sudden, bam, here you go. Hey, we got a little milk. All right, we got to go turn that in. Kill this one, then that one, then go up and around there, I guess. Son of a gun. One male boots. I have loose. Oh, those are higher. All right, we'll hold on to those. Don't rightly need them yet, but at some point we might. All right. Let's turn this in.
Indeed. The grells of Bashal Ara do not
All right.
possess that.
So we got to get a moonstone seal. Now the moonstone seals come off
Recently,
the satyrs.
I would reckon that by
which is why we were trying not to kill him.
Veil of the past.
If we get lucky, we'll get it off the first one.
If the Grells have come into close contact with the seal that binds my eternal prison, I suspect I know the cause. No doubt the seal has come into the possession of the satyr that leads them. I feel strongly that this must be true, adventurer.
They're a little bit higher up than the Grells.
It would bring me so
I want
close
to say they're 13 or 14.
that tears would come to
We
my
should
eyes.
definitely get XP from them. Son of a gun, that one did not have one. But let's go over this way. I know somebody was fighting over here. I don't know if they killed the satyrs or they just killed the Grells, but we'll find out. Now it looks like, oh no, there's one up over there. What do we got here? Level 13 hunter. No. Go on, Hunter, you kill that. I'm not interested in that. I'm only interested in these. I really don't want to have to go down there and fight the two that are down there at once, but oh, if this keeps up, we may have to. Well, at least we got milk. Got milk? Yup. There it is. Now I don't think we turn that in here. Maybe we do. I think we have to take this down and destroy it. But we'll go up here and see. We might turn it in first and then get the quest to take it down. But yeah, we turn it in. Then we get a quest to bring it down to another ruin. And there's a fire there that we have to break the seal. But for now, we turn it in. Hey, there we go, level 18.
Let us waste no time, adventurer. When the seal is destroyed, I might walk the forests of the earth freely again. It was the craft of one of the most powerful...
All right, we got to go capture a rabbit thistlebear.
In Amatharan,
Then we go back to Aberdeen. We turn in the thistlebear. We turn in the fact that we cleanse the red crystal.
in this
Ooh,
flame,
another mana potion.
be wary in the ruins, adventurer.
So for the thistlebear, we have this. Put it right there. You just find a thistlebear. There it is right there. You lay this trap down. You bring the thistlebear across the trap. There it is. Captured. Come on. Alrighty. Oh, you know what? We can hearth back. We don't have to run back. We can hearth back. Here we go.
Well, it would
Doesn't
seem
matter what
that
we
the
choose, we
more
can't
we
use
know
it.
about this
It'll be
crystal,
green.
more
Not allowed to use
unanswered
any
questions
greens.
are the result. I'll take the
Up here and
information
talk to
you've
this guy
uncovered
about
to
the
council
thistlebear.
in Aberdeen. Perhaps they'll know a course of action to follow on this crystal. Well, that is if there is one to be taken. For now, the threat remains far enough to our east to be out of harm's way. As for you,
What is this
these
quest?
enemies, consider it a reward for a job well done, adventurer.
Foolish blood elves toil with demonic magic.
Oh yeah, that's in BFD.
Witness what happened with the
We are
Na'vi
definitely
and the
not
satyrs
going
of
to BFD at level 18.
I
Well, we're
fear
not
that
running
blood
any
elves will
dungeons,
meet a
but
similar
I'm just kind of surprised that we
Azeroth cannot afford to give birth to
we got
another
that. All right.
race of monsters. I I wish to study the brain stems of the satyr and naga, so that I might deduce what fate the elves are headed toward. In Black Fathom Deeps,
So,
on the coast of Ashervale,
let's
you
see.
will
Our
find
next
both satyr and naga.
run out, we'll be doing the kill the Pathfinders, the Wind Talkers. That's those corrupted furbolgs we found earlier. We'll
As
go
I
over,
had
we'll get
feared,
the
cure does not work. It saddens me greatly to order the death of any
7
nature's
highborn
beasts,
tools.
but
We'll
the
break the
sick and
Moonstone
tainted
seal. If we're
thistlebears
lucky, we'll
must
get
be
Arya's
put down.
pendant.
Return to the
Then it's in the
forest
drink
and
for
destroy 20
Threshereyes.
thistlebears at
And then it's
Pittsburgh.
get some sea
Will
turtle
most certainly
remains.
not put a stop to
Then we
the
come back
plague,
and turn all
but
that
will
in.
slow down the damage the
And then
animals
we
are doing
we
to
go
our
up and
forest
we do
and its
some more
inhabitants for a
wonderful
short
things.
time.
But that's going to be it for today. We'll put this guy in the inn. I'll get this up on YouTube for you all. We have successfully survived to level 18 now. I do believe that there's enough quests left over here for me to get to at least 19. So I really do feel like it was a good move to come here instead of try to do the Dagger Hills. But we're going to do some more of Darkshore in the next episode. Anyway, I hope you enjoy this episode, everybody. Take care, and we'll see you at the next one.